Yeah, so like I was saying in my other video, Cindy Trim is praying in the background. I don't do I get copyright for that or something like that? But I let Cindy Trim pray every day, every morning. So she's praying in the background. Don't know if you hear her praying in the background or whatever. So yeah, like I was saying in the other video, gang stalking is very boring. When I was living in my house, living in my apartment with the roommates or whatever, I realized that they weren't even really necessarily watching TV. Like it would be so quiet in the house all day, and I'd be like, damn. And I have my TV turned up on blast because I'm trying to mask whatever's going on in my room. You know what I mean? But when I would sit there and turn my TV off to go do something or just have my TV off for a certain amount of time, I realized that it was so quiet in there. I believe the girl in the front didn't even have a TV. People in the back, they didn't have their TV on. Like they literally would be sitting there quiet because they must watch you. You know what I mean? So, and they can't miss anything. So when I had got my job and I started working, I bought me a noise machine. A white noise machine is, I know from going to the doctor's office and stuff like that, the white noise machine would keep the noises in your room out from going outside and vice versa. So that way you can't really necessarily hear too much of what's going on out there, so you can't be distracted from work. And they can't too much hear what's going on in your room. And I bought that because I'm working and I'm trying to keep certain things private. And I got a lot of flack for having my noise machine, and people be like, "Oh, why does it sound like so much going on back there?" And I'm just kind of like, these people are professionals. Y'all don't know anything about white noise. Because I remember when I would go to the doctor's office and whatever, or go see whoever I was going to see, they always had white noise machines. That's where I got the idea from. So I'm just kind of like, if you guys work in an office setting and y'all don't know about white noise, and the reason, but this was also back in like the early 2000s or whatever, when these things were real popular. But that's because people don't want to keep anything private anymore. And, that's the reason why you get so much flack for like white noise machines, because they don't want, there's no privacy anymore. You know what I mean? They want to hear everything that's being said, and they want you to be able to hear everything that's being said, because if you can drown them out, then you know you can't. The whole gang stalker thing is null and void if you can drown out the sound of them being annoying or whatever. So they don't want you to have that kind of stuff. But I stopped using my white noise machine so much, but I have one. But they have to watch you. They have to know what's going on. Like, I never hear my neighbor's TV going. You know how people just, being alive in your house, you're playing the music, you might watch TV, you might whatever, get on the phone, talk or whatever. Like, I never hear them being alive in their house. Like, never. Because they have to watch you 24/7 all day long. So that's what I meant when I was saying on my other video about it's boring, because they can't do nothing else but watch you. So I don't really want to be just showing people my pinky in this video. I'm just trying to give y'all something to look at, but not my hand. But yeah, they must watch you, and if they can't be distracted while watching you. And that's the real boring part about it, because. And then on top of that, I don't know about nobody else, but ain't nobody in here but me, and I don't even be doing nothing extra special. Like, so you're pretty much watching me be bored all day. So you're bored while watching me, and that's another way where the all that gang stalking come into play, because it's boring. So it's just like bothering you or harassing you and doing little stuff like that to you. Not only is those gang stalking tactics, but that keeps mine busy while they bored. Okay? When you're bored, you will do anything. Believe me, I know. Because you're sitting in that county, I be acting like I did a hard time. I'm always bringing up jail like I sat there and did 5 years, 10 years or something. Like, girl, calm down. Anyway. But yeah, like when you say I was extremely bored, like when I tell you I was bored, I read the Bible like 5 times. I read the Bible in like one day, and I read it every day. the whole thing, not just a couple chapters. Like I'll read the whole book like every day. 12 chapters. Is that 12? Is it 12 books in the Bible? Oh my gosh, please, I'm embarrassed. Anyway, like I said, it's boring. So I be trying to get. That's what I was trying to get across, especially if you're single and you're not in a relationship, so they can't watch you like argue back and forth with your significant other. They can't watch y'all do nothing. They can't watch y'all like watching us is like reality TV, but it's like the most boring. It's like watching them old channels that used to come on back in the day after all TV went off and you ain't had nothing else to watch, like an infomercial, like boring stuff. So that's what I mean by gang stalking is boring. And they must watch you. Like they must do this. If they don't watch you, then they'll get in trouble. I know, because whenever they stop watching, or I feel like they're not watching or they're not paying attention, the police will come around with those sirens and it's like, oh, what are you doing? You're not gang stalking. And then, you know what I mean? And then before you know it, they'll be back doing what they're supposed to do. So yeah, like I said, it's boring. It's whack. They're whack for doing it, and that's just that with that. So I was trying to explain what I was saying about it because I feel like I didn't get an opportunity to really thoroughly explain myself on the last video. But anyway, bye-bye.